how would you know if a Chinese restaurant? Because I go around a lot of restaurants here. How would you know if it's authentic?
Okay. A lot of time, if the local critique say, "Oh, this is a great Chinese restaurant," if he or she is not Chinese, it may not make sense, because when you critique a food, just like in France, if you're French and you drink French wine, even when you started when you were a little kid, you develop your palate, so you understand what is good, what is not good.
Yeah.
Okay, instinct. It's become an instinct. Okay, if you have never tried that cuisine, and all of a sudden you go to write about this, and you don't know what is the basic quality attribute of that cuisine, and you only write about your very subjective opinion. Oh, this is good, that's not good. Then it makes no sense when you ask the same question, which one is authentic? Very simple. You go to a Chinese restaurant, when you see a lot of Chinese eating there, it's two indications. One, price is reasonable. Okay? Chinese are very practical. Chinese don't care about Michelin star.
Don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Because Michelin star, the critique, the qualification is very different. Food is only part of it. For the Chinese and Asian in general, the most important thing is value. Got to be reasonably priced.
Okay.
Secondly, has to be good and more traditional. Most Chinese, and most people in Southeast Asia, they're not used to, particularly your parent, your grandparent. They want traditional flavor. They don't want contemporary, doctor art things. So there are two things that will indicate. Anywhere you go, you travel. You go to a Filipino restaurant, elsewhere, you see a lot of Filipino eating there. You know they do traditional, exotic traditional recipes. You go to Japanese restaurant, you see a lot of Japanese eating there. Then you know the Japanese love it because it's more traditional. So these are the best indication. It's not about how fancy the place, how many write-up the restaurant has. Doesn't matter.
And do you use MSG in your cooking?
I personally don't. I always believe MSG is being a flavor enhancer, but I never condemn people using it. I really don't think it's such a big deal. Okay?
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal because MSG can be naturally occurring. If you study MSG, MSG is in a lot of food, a lot of processed foods, canned foods, all over the world. There's nothing wrong. Some chicken broth, canned chicken broth also have, you read the label, have MSG. If MSG is so detrimental and so unhealthy, they would have banned it around the world. The reason why they did not ban it is because they are not as bad as what people think. Besides, just like anything else, you should not eat too much or use too much. It's a flavor enhancer. Okay? It's convenient, but when you natural fermented soy sauce and that is natural occurring MSG. MSG is monosodium glutamate. Monosodium is salt. Glutamate is an amino acid. All the protein have all kind of amino acid. The only difference is when you combine sodium and amino acid together, it is MSG. Okay? Just like anything else. I always tell people, make a reference. Just like in an example, water or tea, you got to drink a lot of water. 8 cups of water.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But if you drink, you drown, you throw yourself in the swimming pool, try to drink the whole swimming pool, you'll be dead. Anything too much is not good, including money. I always joke with people, if you have too much money, you have a lot of problems. You worry about people taking advantage of you. You worry about, tax. You worry about a lot of things. So if you have problem with money, I am your savior. I can help you out. You send it to me, I'll take care of you. Okay? So I help you out. So just like anything else, with money, with anything else, never overdo it. And everything has to be in moderation. Even food. When you eat shark's fin and bird's nest and this and this and this and abalone, when you eat too much, every day I give you the same thing, you'll be fed up. So just like any food, variety is the spice of life. And so in the case of MSG, if you do use it, don't need to use too much. It's a flavor enhancer. Once you reach that threshold, even you add more, it doesn't help to boost anymore. So all you have to do is a little moderation. Everything is moderation.
Okay.
Even though I don't use it, I don't think it's such a big damage health issue.
No, not
Otherwise,
really.
the International Health Organization will have banned it.